beach. It's nice out here. Yeah, the sound of the seagulls, the smell of the ocean. You can hear the waves crashing. It's nice. I'm from New York, but I'm tired of the concrete jungle. I told 2K, let's take it to the beach. This is real nice. Some sunlight. Yeah, I'm really gonna get it in this year for sure. So what up, 2K fans? You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. And I'm back in the MyPlayer builder for NBA 2K24, showing you guys my first attempt at a 7'3" max wingspan Victor Wembanyama build. Now keep in mind, I don't have the game early. This is footage coming from the Community Day event in New York about a week ago. Now I don't make meta builds. I make builds you can build from. So let's dive into the builder together and see what we come up with. Now the latest news is that Victor Wembanyama is 7'4", 230 pounds with an 8-foot wingspan. But in 2K world, that's not gonna fly. So we have to make him at 7'3", 230 pounds with an 8'1" wingspan. Now looking at his finishing, we've got an 85 close shot and an 85 standing dunk. Now we're not looking to live in the paint and get buckets on bigs, but it's nice to see that we still have some tools to work with. Now playing with or against Wembanyama at the event, he got a lot of easy buckets right at the cup. With his offensive rebounding, a high close shot is a must. We've got silver fast twitch and fearless finisher and gold masher. Put this man in a mismatch and it's all day buckets. An 85 standing dunk will get you silver rise up, but you also get gold aerial wizard, which is great for catching lobs. Looking at his shooting, we've got a 78 mid-range and a 73 three-point shot. I'd recommend waiting until you're in takeover before you start trying to splash threes, which should be pretty easy to get when we look over his defense. Now 78 mid-range might not seem like it's enough, but as long as you get yourself going, building some takeover, now that you can actually choose whatever takeover you want, you can start really cooking once you get that activated. And trust me, with this build, it will not be hard to get your takeover going. And on to his playmaking, we've got an 80 pass accuracy. And I know some of you guys are thinking, Victor Wembanyama can kind of dribble. He can handle that rock. Well, not in 2K world at 7'3". Also, for a player this tall, no ball handling is going to be high enough to avoid getting ripped. So it's better to play out of the post while in takeover, play corner, or play the pick and roll. I'm still wondering if that 80 pass accuracy is going to let me actually use Trae Young or Steph Curry's pass packages. I know I'll be able to use Nikola Jokic, but that might be pretty crazy with a Victor Wembanyama build, tossing the ball around like Trae Young. Now on defense, we have an 85 interior defense, a 92 block rating, a 96 offensive board, and a 90 defensive board. In 2K23, one of the best badges to have on defense was Gold Anchor. We're definitely going to need that since we don't have a ton of strength. With a 92 block, we also have Bronze Chase Down and Gold Pogo. Don't get too crazy with the Pogo stick. That's a quick way to lose your adrenaline bars on defense. With a 96 offensive rebound, we also have Gold Rebound Chaser. Anybody missing shots on my team, we snagging that. Far too many times I see people making bigs that can't get offensive rebounds. If you run with me, you know that is a big deal. Offensive rebounds give your shooters a second chance, and this is huge in the pick and roll. Especially this year where you won't be darting left and right around the perimeter, you might need that pick and roll. So you set the screen, that shooter takes that shot, you're there for the offensive rebound. That's how I like to see the game played. Now when I peep the physicals, we've got a 60 strength, 75 vertical, and a 90 stamina. Overall, this build can score inside, get hot and light up the mid-range, dish the rock, all while anchoring your team on defense. And one more thing, with an 85 standing dunk and a 75 vertical, you still get one of the big man contact dunks. And in 24, you have the option to try to force those dunks as long as you time it correctly. So that could come in handy. And when we finalize the build, we get shades of Walker Kessler, Vlade Divac, and Victor Wembanyama. And you have built an inside the arc threat. Now I've said this in previous videos, if you're gonna make a build off of an NBA player, definitely try using that NBA player first. Make sure you like his playstyle and his animations. This way you get a good idea of how you're gonna actually affect the game with a build like this. Now personally, I'd play this build at the power forward on a team with two centers. This way you don't immediately get killed down there by centers with a lot of strength. With the small ball that people try to play, you should definitely be able to dominate inside of the paint. Take my advice and build that takeover before you start trying to range shots. You can do that by blocking shots, snagging boards, slashing to the rim off the pick and roll, and even getting some swift assists. And then consider choosing sharper shot take when you've nailed down your jumper. Now the likelihood of me coming out of the gate with a Victor Wembanyama build might be a little slim because I like to learn the game with the builds that I like to play with. But I can imagine making this type of build in future seasons for sure. Wemby's a unicorn, and with a little extra time in that builder, I can only tweak a few more things to make him even better. Maybe reduce his weight for more speed, reduce his arm length for better shooting, or maybe even his height for more handles. I guess we'll just have to see. And remember guys, this is just a template. Things could actually get crazier when we get our hands on the game. And don't make your build exactly like mine. Always tailor it to your playstyle. If this is your first time checking me out, I always tell people, make that dummy build first, go into my career mode and check the attribute requirements for those specific animations that you want so you don't make a mistake. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did this video help? Did it expose the My Career Builder a little bit more to you? Smack that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.